Hey Esti besties, it's officially that season. Things can start to feel a little bit relaxed and the sun is setting sooner, it's getting colder, and you might start to fall off your game. You might start feeling a little lazy, a little complacent, and I get it. Trust me, I'm not only making this video for you guys, I'm making it as a reminder to myself that everything that you do in this last quarter of the year really can propel you and give you momentum for the following year. And I'm only saying that because I can speak from experience. And so I'm right here with you. I'm here to reignite that motivation in you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to prepare for the holiday season as a solo esthetician. These are things that I've already done in the past, things I've done within the last few weeks, and what me and my employer are planning on doing in the very near future to ensure that we enter into 2026 with the best energy, the best mindset. And I want you to affirm right now in the comments, 2026 will be my best year yet. I want you to feel those emotions, say it out loud, look at yourself in the mirror and really visualize what that could mean for you. I'm going to share with you in about 5 parts in this video how I've prepared my business, my space, my mindset ultimately to then build momentum for 2026. So grab that pen and paper and let's get into it. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. Before we dive in, I want to give a shout out to Show Some Shin. I wanted to give a shout out to Show Some can't say this. Why can't I say this? Show Some Skin Apparel. My girl Brittany is also an esthetician at Queen Bee Skin if you haven't followed her already. She is launching this esthetician shirt in the new brown color. She's already had one in black and gray before. You know, she had to send your girl the brown because it matches the branding. But you guys have to see the back too, because it's got some cute phrases back here. I love acid. I'd extract that. Clean pores. What else does it say? Consistency is key. Like, love all those phrases. And she has some amazing other pieces. I am obsessed with the jersey. I wear that when I'm just running errands. I wear her sweatshirt set. We are also coming out with a piece together very soon. So give her a follow, let her know that I sent you, and show her brand some love for me. Part 1, tip number 1 is to reset and reflect. It's always really important before implementing new strategies or going into a new quarter, a new year, to reflect upon what worked, what didn't work for you in your business. If I'm being real with you, I reflected on what this past year entailed. I looked at our sales and, our client retention and all those things. And quite frankly, I don't think this was our best year ever, but I don't think that that was our focus. I think for me and Kristen, we really wanted to use this year to meet you guys in person, to make more of a personal connection. And so, yeah, it wasn't necessarily our highest revenue or our highest amount of clients or more followers, but I do truly still believe that there was a lot of beauty and fulfillment in what we did do this year. And I do believe that that's going to build for the following year. But for you, maybe it could be different. Maybe it is making more money. Maybe it is going to more training events and things like that. So just get really clear about that and look at your booking systems and your financial systems and just really evaluate kind of where you might want to see some changes happening. And so getting clear about that is really important. And as well as just resetting your actual space. I made a video last week of my studio reset ritual. We actually had a treatment done in here that the management wanted to do. And so we had to go and take down all of our products and empty all of our drawers, put it in the middle of the room. And at first I was kind of like, oh, really? But I had to look at it as an opportunity to reset, to refresh the energy in here. And I do truly believe that how you take care of your belongings is how you will care for your clients and your business. Let's get into part 2. We're going to be talking about promotions. So we have some really great opportunities for promotions coming up. We have Black Friday around the corner. We have Cyber Monday. Christmas, New Year's, this tends to be the time of the year where everybody's looking for the best deals and discounts and all this and that. And so I'm just speaking from personal experience. I have tried to offer a variety of promotions, sometimes discounts. And I've just seen from experience offering just a straight discount, like 15% off, 20% off. It might get you some sales in the moment, it might get you some quick numbers, but it doesn't tend to keep people there long term. What I do find works the best is offering promotions that are an enhanced service for a certain price, or a certain package or a bundle, making it so that the person buying this is receiving something in addition, or kind of encouraged to continue to book with you, so that it's not just this one and done deal and then you never see them again. So that's just my opinion. I know that, I see some brands and other Esties doing like the holiday sales and things like that. And again, those could be very lucrative. And if you're able to do that, if that makes sense for you financially, then go for it. I just, for me, feel like the type of retention I want here in my practice and revenue that I want to see, I want it to be consistent and not just dependent on when I'm running these sort of sales and discounts. This is a great opportunity also to promote gift cards, seasonal facials. People love, holiday related scents and themes. You guys saw that we did our Halloween haunted facial ritual. That was super fun for us to not only create, but to just get creative and think outside of the box and relate to kind of things that are trending. Like the Wednesday show is really popular this year. So I was like, yeah, let's do something like that. So now Kristen and I are already thinking about, okay, what can we do for the Christmas video or the Christmas facial? And it just seems like people really enjoy seeing those things and experiencing it too. I do believe that that can bring in new clients that are interested in those services. Start just looking at all the different brands that you carry and just see what maybe sort of seasonal items they're offering. Some of them offer, kits or bundles or certain products for this season that are at a certain price. And so take advantage of all of those. Really think about what menu you want to offer in the next couple weeks and the content around that. Content is going to be super important. Again, just for promoting, just allowing yourself to be creative. I feel like every time that I get into a little bit of a lazy period and I make myself do a project like this, like how we did for the Halloween ritual, it just got me excited again. So even if it's, not going to be necessarily to have a certain outcome, like just have fun with it. Also, if you followed me for a little bit now, I did mention that we were implementing a price increase and memberships. We just started enrolling clients into that this month. So I have more to share with you in the future about how we did that and the do's and don'ts. I still want to kind of feel that out before I share the tips around that. But so far, it's been pretty good. And I do feel like this is going to encourage people to stick around during this season where, it's easy to fall off. It's the holidays. But the people that are receiving these memberships are going to be given a little extra love during the season. And this kind of goes into actually part 3. So part 3 is about client experience and what you can do during the season to kind of enhance that for your members, for your clients. And so we are planning on doing a specific gift basket for our new members. We are wanting them to feel like extra treasured because they have committed to a monthly subscription with us. And we want them to see the value in what they are investing into themselves ultimately, but into us, and as well as a holiday card. We had some new headshots taken, me and Kristen, and we want to make a cute card. And if this is out of your budget, don't worry. Even something small, like go to the dollar store, get some candies, put in a little bag, and handwrite a thank you card. Something is better than nothing. Now, last year, I'll admit, we kind of dropped the ball on this. So we ended up pivoting and doing something for Valentine's Day. So if you're watching this in the future, it's okay. It's not too late. There's always a time for you to make your clients feel special. And you can kind of start to think too about like what different things you could do, because it's the colder season and it's the holidays. So you could do like a little hot cocoa bar or a little candy station or a gingerbread cookie decorating station, like something that is going to bring out that holiday spirit. And we do plan on decorating our rooms as well. We're going to be making some videos around that too. But just get into the spirit. And people really enjoy that kind of stuff. So I don't have a huge giant space right now, but I was just thinking like if I had a space that had like a waiting area or larger space, like you could set up a little photo booth and have people have some fun with that, or have an event, a Christmas event to, again, thank your clients, connect with them, do promotions, things like that. So you can really get very creative during this time. So start brainstorming about what makes sense for you to do at your practice. Okay, part 4 is about the energy and mindset reset. I did share with you on Instagram, I had gone to a Korean spa this past week, or no, 2 weeks ago now, and I got a full body scrub. If you guys haven't tried that just yet, you really should check it out. I will warn you though, it is a completely nude spa, and they will be scrubbing every crevice of your body. But afterwards, you just feel like a brand new person. And I don't know what that did. When I was laying there and she was scrubbing me, and you can feel, guys, you can feel the chunks of skin coming off. And I was just telling myself in my head, like, you know, this is a new version of me. And as she was scrubbing the debris off of me, it was like she's scrubbing off the old me, and I'm going to be a new woman after this. And so going into it, whatever self-care you want to do, go into it with a certain intention and mindset of just resetting and giving yourself that time to nurture yourself. You cannot give from an empty cup. So you need to refill your cup during this time, spend time with your family, schedule self-care. No matter what is going on in my life, it doesn't necessarily mean these habits will make your problems go away, or all of a sudden you're just going to feel like, oh, okay, yeah, everything's perfect. Like, no. I promise you, you're still going to have your days where things feel heavier, feel tougher. But every time that I do these habits of nurturing me, watering me, and grounding me, I'm able to bounce back faster. Like, instead of taking like 4 days to get into the right mindset, it's only taking me like 1 day to get into the right mindset. And sometimes you need to have those times where you feel those emotions, but then, you know, you snap out of it. And I hope that this video kind of helps to get you out of that. There's a lot of astrological transits happening right now, specifically for my sign and, you know, a few other signs. We're feeling it energetically right now. It's also Mercury retrograde. So until I believe like early December, I want you to remember to watch how you communicate with others. Don't make impulsive decisions right now. And if you have to absolutely sign a contract or make any changes, like, just really make sure you're reading the fine print. Go through all the details, do the research. Don't make an impulsive choice during this next month and a half or so. And if you're going through it with someone, whether it's a relationship or a friendship, anybody in your life, just know that this is going to be a very pivotal moment for that relationship. And either this is going to be something that can be repaired, or it's something you're going to need to let go of. So I don't know, I'm just very in tune with all of these things that are happening, and it just helps me move differently. And so hopefully those things are a reminder to you that there's no coincidences, there's nothing that's happening right now that is out of random or anything like that. These are things that are meant to happen for you. And also, if you have a team, I think it's important to have a team bonding thing as well, not just with your clients, but have a dinner or a reset ritual that you do with your team. Me and Kristen have a facial scheduled together tomorrow. We're going to be doing peels. Also, walk the walk too. Make sure you're getting your facials, you're doing your peels and your treatments during this time, because you are your billboard. And your team also is representation of you too. So don't forget that. Okay, last but not least, we're going to talk about planning for the new year. So this is the time where, again, you're refreshing your goals. If you need to refresh your menus, maybe you've updated your prices or services, or you need new branding, like, this is the time to really consider those things, because I'm telling you, like, going into a new year with a new look and new energy, like how we did last year, was invaluable. And you've seen it here as well. I'm promoting things already right now. I'm talking about the Going Solo series that I'm launching. I'm talking about, you know, the new merchandise on the way. I'm always letting you know ahead of time. And also, if you don't have an email list already or a way to communicate with your clients, this might be a great time for you to consider that. I do have discount links below for you of softwares that are used for texting, for emailing, and I'm telling you, those are really valuable. And as well as you making sure you add yourself to my Esti email list, because I'm going to be launching some dates really, really soon, and you're going to know about those before everybody else does. So if you want exclusive insight to what we're working on here before everyone else, be sure to add yourself. Go to www.kristenmarieco.com/4Estes and enter in your information, and look out for an email from me in the future. I do plan on announcing like specific dates really soon. We just got our headshots done and everything, and so now I'm working on, okay, I need to decide like what deadlines I'm giving myself, what projects I'm going to be focusing on. And so just like I'm doing that, I want you to think about what you're also working on, and putting a deadline to projects and launch dates to things are really important, instead of just saying, okay, coming soon, or it's coming, or, you know, you have to give yourself that deadline or it's just not going to get done. So again, telling myself that too, because I keep preaching on here like coming soon, but we're going to have some dates. I promise you, really, really soon. I'm excited to share those things. And thinking about too what you're already going to be offering in January, February, March, and pre-booking people possibly for those treatments, and maybe come up with like a series of treatments that you're going to do post-peel. So think about those things. I hope that you got a lot of notes from this. You got re-inspired from this. I know I'm re-inspired and re-fired up for the new year, and I'm going to rewatch this video as well and remind myself that what we do right now is going to set us up for success in 2026. So I love you guys so, so much. Give me some love in the comments. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your Esti bestie who you feel like it could benefit. But I will see you guys back here next week for a new one. Until then, stay safe. Bye.